Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you. Make sure to subscribe and like this video to just show your support. And I wanted to say thank you to everyone who reached out to find out if I'm okay. I really appreciate it. I'm better now. I had the worst cold known to mankind. Please. Anyway, so today's video is going to be a video that's been highly requested. A bunch of you reached out and told me that you want to transition into cybersecurity, but don't really know where to start. So this is going to be about that, transitioning into cybersecurity, what you need to know. I did the research so you don't have to. Anyway, so let's get into the video. The first step is setting smart goals. This is just going to help you to create a detailed plan on what you want out of your career. If you don't have like a full outline, you can just start with the why. Why do you want to get into cybersecurity? You'll figure out the rest on your way. So the second thing is you need to start from the basics. And listen, the basics are going to be your best friend. Like when you're starting out in cybersecurity, it's very important that you secure your basics. Like every beautiful structure has a solid foundation, has a secure and solid foundation. So that's what you need to do. So, intro to cybersecurity, learning about the basic terminologies and concepts. You can you can study for the Google cybersecurity certs. It's like a very good course, and it's vendor neutral, like it's Google. Everyone recognizes Google. And then you'll move on to networking. Listen, networking is really, really, really important in cybersecurity. Like I've said really a lot of times for a reason. And learning about the protocols, the OSI model, and the entry level certs that I'd recommend to help you learn more about networking is the CompTIA's Network Plus and the CCNA, that's Cisco Certified Network Associates. I know there's different opinions about CCNA and Network Plus, like which one is better. But like I've given you both options, and then you can go do research and see what works best for you. Yeah, and then you'll move to operating systems, like the different operating systems, how to use them, how to secure them, and then scripting. So, learning a good programming language, whether it's Python, C, C, or Java, is really going to help you, especially since AI is advancing at an incredible rate. So, this will just make you more valuable in the field. So, just learning how to automate tasks and make your work easier, like just taking advantage. You can do like a certification to help you learn, or you can use YouTube or like different resources online to help you learn. And like remember, if it's free, even better. But if you're willing to invest and it's a worthy investment, don't hold back. Like investing in your career is always going to pay back. So yeah, then since we're moving to cloud, it would be nice to have a cloud certification under your belt. I'm going to put links in the description to just help you. So, okay, different people in cybersecurity have different opinions on the cybersecurity roadmap, but I feel like it's essentially the same thing, just different methods. Eventually, you'll end up in Rome, which is the goal. So, the basics: intro to cybersecurity, networking, operating systems, scripting. Those are the basics. And then you'll move to security fundamentals. So concepts, the pillars of cybersecurity, which are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. And then infosec terminology, and then security standards and cryptography. Up to now, you've planned and prioritized on your learning objectives. So, you've really acquired the knowledge that you need. So, after that, you're going to engage in hands-on practice. And I'm talking immersive labs. In my other video, I talked about websites that I use to just help me practice. So when you engage in hands-on practice, you work on real world scenarios. You can my phone died, then my mic died. But it's okay. I'll keep recording. So for all these certifications, they usually have you do labs to just help you build your skills. So even for those labs, make sure that you're still documenting to just help you practice documentation and just getting used to it. So up to now, you've planned and prioritized, you have your SMART goals, you have a study plan, you have an outline, you have knowledge, maybe a cert or two. Congratulations. So after that, what you're going to do is engage in hands-on practice. Like, yes, you do have the knowledge. Yes, you have a little bit of skills, but you need to get your hands dirty. And I'm talking immersive labs. In my last video, I talked about websites that I use to just help me practice and like build my skills. So you should check that out. So engaging in hands-on practice includes working on real world scenarios, solving puzzles, participating in CTFs and virtual labs. So the question that you need to ask yourself is, how can I solve a problem while building a skill? So solution, strategy, architecture, documentation of solution. Again, documentation is really important. Nothing is real until you have it in writing. So because at some point you're going to have a job, at some point you're going to be employed, and when that time happens, you want to be ready. And how are you going to be ready? By having the documentation, which is going to serve as proof that you do have the skills that you say you have in your CV. So the next thing is you're going to revamp your CV and just include the skills that you've learned, the certs that you've acquired, the knowledge that you have. I've mentioned this before, but job descriptions are going to be your guide. Like, go for, let's say you go to indeed.com or career builder and check out a job description and just see what they ask for the different roles that you have been eyeing, and then you can kind of use that as a baseline on how to sell your skills in your CV. So you're going to revamp your CV and then go to career builder and you can upload your CV there and let recruiters find you, or you can just apply for different job openings that you see. So yeah, another thing is that you're going to network, like like while you're waiting for all these positions, you're going to network. There's Reddit, there's LinkedIn, there's Twitter, there's Instagram, there's YouTube. For YouTube, different creators that create cybersecurity content usually have their LinkedIn details somewhere in their profile. If not, you can just search their names on LinkedIn or find them on other platforms and follow them there and just try and network. You can just send a message, something as simple as, hey, I'm new to the field. If you have any questions, just reach out. Really, all you have to do is reach out. People are willing to help you, people are willing to be part of your network. All you have to do is make the effort. Just reach out. That's all you need to do. So you can use Reddit to get any information that you need about cybersecurity. I use Reddit and it's like a really, really great resource, especially if you have like any cybersecurity questions. You'll find so many communities, and that way you can also get Discord invites and get on Discord, different study groups, just different communities, WhatsApp, like lazima ujitume. How do you say that in English? You just have to like push yourself, and it's going to be seamless. It's I feel like once you start, everything just falls into place. Like when when you haven't started, it seems like, oh my god, this is so much, but really all you have to do is start. Everything else is going to fall into place, I promise. So different people have different opinions about certifications, but in my opinion, investing in your career is always going to be worth it. It's always going to have high returns. Like, you can't go wrong. And also, when you invest in your career, meaning like you invest your time, energy, effort, and money into a certification, because like it's a process. It's a process. It just shows employers and recruiters that you're proactive, that you've taken ownership of your career, and that like you're a person who invests. This is a tip that I learned from a lecturer in university. He was just like, you just need to show that you have put in the effort, that you can invest into your career, and like that looks good. That really looks good. Yeah. So you've rebranded your resume, you've joined communities, then you're going to optimize your LinkedIn so that it matches your CV and it matches all the work that you've been putting in thus far. Yeah. So plus the certs and you documenting, you constantly putting in the effort to learn, to study, to put yourself out there just shows that you're staying updated on current cybersecurity trends, that you know what's happening, that you're someone who can keep up even when you join the field. You can keep up because in cybersecurity it's an ever-growing field. You always have to learn, you always have to study, update your knowledge, update the content that you know, update your skills. Like, it's just you keep on leveling up basically. So yeah, is there anything else I wanted to say? No, that's it actually. That's it. So yeah, that's my guide on how to transition into cybersecurity, how I'd do it if I had to start all over again, how I'm actually doing it, because as much as I have knowledge based on my degree, I still like, I'm still learning. I'm still growing in this field. I'm still essentially a baby in this field. So yeah, we're in this together, guys. We're in this together. Keep going. And that's the end of the video. Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Make sure to like the video, share it, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, that's it. I think I'm going to be putting out a video once every 2 weeks instead of every week, because I'm kind of getting overwhelmed and I don't really have as much time anymore. But I'll work something out and make sure that you guys are still getting content, that you guys are still getting the information that I acquire that's going to help you advance your career. So yeah, bye.